Have you ever wanted something so badly? Success, freedom, a better future, but somehow never got started? Every day you promise yourself you'll begin tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week, next month, next year. If that sounds familiar, you're about to hear a story that may completely change how you live forever. Before we go further, where are you watching from? And what is the one thing you keep promising yourself you will start tomorrow? Drop it in the comments and stay with me, because this story might be about you. In a small mountain town that smelled of pine and rain, there lived a young man named Ollie, 25 years old, strong hands, a workshop his father had left him, dreams so loud they filled the valley. One day, he told his friends, "I will be the greatest carpenter this town has ever known." They believed him. His mother believed him most of all. She had been losing her sight for 2 years. Every evening, sitting by the window on a borrowed stool, she said the same thing. "Ollie, my son, before my eyes go dark, let me sit on a chair your hands made." And every evening, Ollie smiled and gave her the easiest word in any language. "Tomorrow, Mama." Here was Ollie's secret. While every other workshop in town opened before sunrise, saws singing, hammers ringing, Ollie was still in bed. While apprentices half his age hauled heavy planks through the cold streets, Ollie sat outside his shop with a cup of tea, painting his future with words. He loved the idea of being a master carpenter. He just hated the price of becoming one. His tools sat clean and unused. His bench stayed empty. His workshop smelled of nothing because nothing was happening inside it. Big dreams, empty hands, and every week his mother's eyes grew a little darker. One cold November evening, a stranger walked slowly into town, old, bent-backed, but his eyes were sharp and his hands were covered in 50 years of calluses. Word spread quickly. A master craftsman from beyond the mountains, the kind of man whose furniture sat in the homes of quiet kings. He stepped into Ollie's workshop. He looked at the clean tools, the empty bench, the dust on the wood. He said only one thing. "You speak of furniture fit for kings. I see only dust on your bench." Ollie laughed, easy, confident. "Old master, tomorrow I start. You will see." The old man did not smile. He had heard that word from 1,000 mouths. He reached behind his back and placed 2 small blocks of wood on the bench. "These are not ordinary pieces, Ollie. The first is the wood of ambition. Carve it every morning before the world wakes. Sand it, shape it, give it your hands. In 90 days, it will become something people travel for miles to see. The second is the wood of laziness. Leave it on the shelf, do nothing, and it will rot. The rot will spread to your tools, your bench, your shop, until nothing in this room is worth saving." He stepped back. 3 rules. Wake at 5 every morning, no exceptions. Carve the ambition wood for 1 full hour, before breakfast, before tea, before anything else. And tell no one for 90 days. Let the work speak. In 90 days, I return. Show me what you built, or show me the rot. Ollie laughed when the old man left. "Easy," he whispered. "Who would choose laziness?" But the next morning, the sun was too bright. The bed was too warm. Tomorrow, he thought. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week bled into the one after. On day 21, the old man reappeared at the workshop door. No warning, no knock. He simply stood in the doorway and looked at Ollie, still sitting outside with his tea, and then at the 2 untouched blocks on the bench. He said nothing. He just turned and walked away. That silence hit Ollie harder than any lecture. That night, he picked up the ambition block for the first time. He turned it over in his hands. It was dry, already beginning to crack from neglect. He set his alarm for 5. 3 days later, something made him stop in the workshop doorway. The laziness block had turned dark, soft. A thick, ugly rot had crept across his bench onto his finest chisel, into the shelves where his father's old planes were stored. His beautiful workshop smelled of decay. He found the ambition block with shaking hands, untouched, cracked, begging for the chisel that had never come. His dream was dying in front of him, and he had stood by and watched. He was still holding both pieces when he heard his mother fall. She had been moving a chair from someone else's workshop, and her failing eyes had not seen the step. At the village clinic, she was awake but weak. She held his hand. Her voice was barely a whisper. "My son, before my eyes go dark, promise me." Ali walked outside into the cold night air. 5 in the morning. The town was still asleep, but far down the road, a light was already on in an old man's window. Something in Ali broke open. No more tomorrow. Day 1, 5 in the morning, dark workshop. His hand cramped after 12 minutes. He kept going. Day 7. His mind whispered, just one more hour of sleep, just today. He thought of his mother's hand on his. He stood up. Day 14. His palms bled. His back screamed. The rough edges of the block began slowly to soften. Day 21. The alarm rang. Ali was already awake. Day 60. A chair leg stood finished on his bench, then a second, then a third. Day 87. The chair was done. It stood in the morning light like something that had always been waiting to exist. The legs were strong, the arms were smooth, the grain ran like a quiet river through the wood. That evening, Ali carried it home on his back. He set it down in the courtyard. "Mama, come outside." She walked slowly into the cold air, her eyes seeing only shapes and light now. She reached out. Her hands moved across the arms, the back, the legs. She sat down, and she wept. My son, you did it." The old man came back on the 90th day. He stood in the workshop for a long time. He looked at the empty space where the chair had been. He looked at Ali's hands, rougher now, steadier. He nodded once. "You did the work." Ali waited for more. There was none, so he asked, "What is the lesson?" The old man was quiet for a moment. "Tell me." Ali thought carefully. "That ambition rots if I do not feed it. That laziness needs nothing from me, only my silence, and it will do the rest." The old man almost smiled. And one more thing, the chair changed, but so did the man who built it. That second thing, that is the one that lasts. This story is not about Ali. It is not about a workshop or a mother or 2 pieces of wood. It is about you. Inside you, right now, there are 2 pieces of wood. One is ambition, one is laziness. Both are real. Both are on your bench. Both are waiting. Ambition needs your hands every single day. Not perfectly, not for hours, just 1 hour before the world wakes, before the excuses arrive. That is the whole secret. That is all the old man ever taught. So here is your challenge. Do no wait for tomorrow. Tonight, set your alarm for 5, not 5:15. 5. Tomorrow, work on the one thing you have been calling the ambition wood in your life. 1 hour before the world wakes. Tell no one for the first 90 days. Let the work speak. And drop one comment below. Just one sentence. What is the piece of wood you are carving tomorrow? Be specific. Let the internet hold you accountable. Share this video with someone whose dreams have been on the shelf too long. Maybe this is the push they need. Together we can grow our ambition and live the life we dream of. If you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to The Wise Stranger. Every week, I bring you another story and another stranger worth keeping.